Visit us online at www.thehype873.com.
That's right. It is your girl, Tampa Mystic, and we are live right here in ATL. And tonight, I got one of my favorites on the line. He ain't new to me. He true to me. Young Mack, what's going on, family?
What's up? You already know. What's up, ATL?
Hey, I appreciate you being here, man. Listen, every time we talk, it's always that good energy. You got new music. You got a lot going on. So I feel it's like only right we have to come together every now and again and talk about all the new stuff you got going on.
No doubt. No doubt.
Definitely. But we're going to take it back a little bit, for those maybe who are just discovering Yung Mack for the first time tonight. You're originally from Greenville, South Carolina, now based in Liberty, South Carolina. How far are those two cities from each other?
It's about 30 minutes.
Oh, okay, so it's right there. Okay, right there. Yeah, and that's a quick, easy drive out here to the A, too.
Right, yeah.
Most definitely. I know the Southern Soul scene is going crazy out there, too, right now.
Mm-hmm.
Loving it. Most definitely. So you've been doing music for about 18 years, which is a long time in this industry. What is the secret to staying motivated for 18 years when a lot of artists give up after a couple years?
Just staying true to my passion and never giving up. Just keep going.
That is a fact. I feel like that's what separates artists like yourself from other artists, because you are truly passionate. It's not a hobby. It's not something you're trying out. It's something you're truly passionate about.
Right.
Take us back 18 years ago. The music business has changed a lot over 18 years. Like, these social platforms didn't exist. These digital streaming platforms didn't exist. How has it been adapting to all these major changes that you've seen over these 18 years?
I mean, as everybody, you got to adapt with the times. Of course, social media wasn't big back then. I think the biggest thing we had back then was MySpace.
MySpace, yeah. Maybe Facebook was just kicking off.
Maybe Facebook was just beginning, yeah. So it was a lot of hand on hand. We still were moving CDs and mixtapes.
Some of these younger artists will never know about that part of the grind.
Right.
I remember going to the flea market trying to buy the newest mixtape. I was buying on cassette, like back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These youngins don't know nothing about it. No shade, but
no shade at all.
Most definitely, absolutely. And you have this current single, which we're going to listen to a little bit later, but I want to go ahead and talk about it a little bit. It's called Lonely Child, and it's the opening track for your album, I Am Yung Mack. Why did you feel that record was the right one to introduce the project?
That entire project was produced by my guy, The Ambience, which is based out of Miami, Florida. I linked with him in 2018, I want to say. He had like a competition on Instagram. And I didn't win the competition, but me and him stayed in contact, and we ended up getting real close. So, Lonely Child, I'm my mom's only child. So, and I'm one of 7 on my dad's side. And being an only child, sometimes you feel lonely. So, I just came up with it, and then it just came out that way.
So it really stemmed from a real life experience, as being you're your mother's only son. Mm-hmm. Only child, period.
Yeah.
Are you close with your siblings from your dad's side?
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
That's dope. That is dope. Are they some big supporters of your music?
Yeah, they are.
Okay. Most definitely. How does your family like this record, Lonely Child? Is your family loving it?
I ain't really played it for the family yet. I've really just been out there pushing it on my own.
I got you. Makes sense. You want to get that buzz up and then take it to the fan, but like, look what I did.
Right, yeah.
Absolutely. So after being in the game for nearly 2 decades, how would you say that your mindset, how you approach your music has evolved over these years?
I take more time in what I'm saying. When I was younger, I would rush songs. We young, you just say whatever. So as I got older, I would take time with my lyrics. I sit with my lyrics and make sure they right. I may go over 3 or 4 times before I actually record it, the final product of it.
Most definitely. How many times would you say you listen to a song once it's the mix and master's done? How many times do you listen to it before you decide to put it out?
At least 20 or more times.
Got to make sure it's right.
Got to make sure.
So I know you mentioned The Ambience out of Miami as a producer. Does he also do the mixing on the song as well for you?
I DIY. I
Oh,
got my
okay.
own studio,
Okay.
so I mix and master it myself, and I'm through United Masters. So if I want to get another mix, I can go through them. But I actually mixed all that myself.
You do a phenomenal job. How long you been mixing and mastering your own music?
Since I started in 2010 doing it. Yep.
Okay. That's a
Yeah,
long time. 16 years later, boom, here you are.
yeah.
Do you offer that as a service for other artists in need?
I do. Actually, one of the songs that's also on your other station right now. The star, so much pressure, featuring myself. I actually recorded that one and mixed that down also.
Oh, that's hard. Okay. So working with a Miami producer, does it bring a different element out of you? Because Miami has a very unique sound. Not saying that he don't produce universal type music, but he a Miami producer. Does that kind of bring a different element out of you as well?
Yeah, so I feel like I always had ties to Florida anyway because I was born in Valdosta, Georgia.
Oh, okay, it's right
Um,
there.
right. So, but I didn't live in Valdosta, Georgia long. I was born there, so I moved back to South Carolina maybe when I was like maybe 2 or 3.
Mm.
But I always felt ties to the area, and then when I was coming up, I would perform at in Daytona at a club that's no longer there called the Coliseum. I'm not sure if you're ever familiar with it, but I performed at the Coliseum a couple of times.
That is dope. Do you ever make your way down to Miami?
I hadn't never been to Miami. I gotta touch that city.
Got
I got
to.
to.
In fact, the interview that I just did right before you was a group out of Miami, and they're really, really dope. And they just got that upbeat, high energy type music. Miami's a vibe, man. It is such a vibe. You got to make it down
Right.
there.
Yeah, I definitely do.
So you've also did an in-person interview on 104.5 FM with D. Dowdy in Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Hmm.
Doing stuff like that, to me, it really solidifies what it is that you're doing. How do those moments affect your career, like in a positive way?
Oh man, that was big because me and the Star actually were there together. The Star was connected to a guy. I want to say his name is the Doja. I want to say, forgive me if I'm mistaken. But we connected through him. He was connected through D. We ended up taking a trip to Fayetteville. I'm a J. Cole fan, so
Okay.
it was like a full circle moment. And then going in there, you see all the plaques on the wall from all the major celebrities, and then it was just dope to sit down and talk to D.
That is really dope, man. Shout out to D Dowdy for, opening and
Shout out to
extending.
him.
Yeah, that is fire. And you shot the music video for So Much Pressure with the Star. What was it
Hmm.
like? What was the experience like bringing that record to life in a visual manner?
Oh man, it was great. We actually shot that in his church location. His pastor was in the video, and my youngest daughter was in the video also. It was great for me because I got my youngest daughter since she's been born. She's always been by my side when I'm recording, so it was like a full circle moment to see her dad perform that song. And then the guy that recorded the video for us and the Star pastor was like, "Man, y'all guys professional. Y'all didn't even need to rehearse or nothing. Y'all just went straight into it."
Because you're professionals. You're
Right.
professionals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely. So any artist, young artists, because, we just talked about some of the younger generation, they have never been able to experience some of the things that you and I have, doing this for a long time. Any advice that you could offer them stepping into the industry right now as a brand new artist, maybe coming out of your city?
Um, I always make sure you got your business handled on the PROs, the BMIs, the ASCAP, silent exchange, and always go for your goals. If music is something that you want to pursue it. Just never give up, and don't be shy to take criticism. It's okay to have constructive criticism. It don't break you or make you. It just make you better.
Yes, absolutely. Because really, at the end of the day, you should be doing this for yourself. It shouldn't matter what other people think about your music. As long as you love it and you focus on your core fan base, the people who have negative things to say, we don't focus on them anyway because we keep that negative energy from around us.
Right, exactly.
Because we can't please everybody. We sure can't,
We
like it's
can't.
impossible. It's impossible. It's all good. And so your label is Black Diamond Studios, right?
Correct.
Okay, what is the vision behind the brand, and what do you want it to represent for you?
The vision behind the brand is, diamonds. They don't bust under pressure. You make diamonds under pressure. So the vision on the brand just is to go to the next level with it. It's accurate. The Black Diamond is a play off of my group, which the star is a part of, which is called Black Diamond Squad. Black Diamond Squad, excuse me, and that's an acronym for Black demonstrators debating and mashing on negativity. Don't sit quietly. Your art's on display. Meaning like so much chaos and so much goes on in the world. It's okay to get out there and voice your opinion on it. Don't be shy, and don't say anything, because if you don't say anything, then you'll miss your opportunity. You wish you could have said something.
Man, that is a fact. We don't want no shoulda, coulda, woulda moments.
Right. At all.
Right, because I feel like there's that saying that goes, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take, and that is the biggest facts ever. You don't want to have no regrets.
Right, no regrets at all.
At all, most definitely. Are there other artists that are involved with the label?
Oh yes, shout out to Intellectual Rampage. Shout out to my homeboy Quay. We all been at it around the same time, all together 18 years. Everybody some come back, just not coming back around, but really we all been together for 18 years doing this.
That is hard. I love the fact that I see a lot of artists who started out doing music, 15, 20, maybe even 30 years ago, who may have walked away for one reason or another, personal stuff, that they're making their way back into the industry. I love that for them.
Yeah, it's like the comeback season.
Yeah, it is 110% the comeback season. And in my opinion, there's no age limit. Some of these people, again, no shade, but a lot of these younger artists have that whole ageism thing. Oh, you too old? No, you're not. Because when they get my age, your age, they ain't gonna feel that way. They're gonna feel like they can do this forever.
Yeah. And then when they get our age, if they don't pursue it, they're like, dang, I should have kept going. Maybe something would have happened with it.
Exactly. That's them shoulda, coulda, woulda moments. We ain't trying to have them.
Exactly.
So you have mentioned wanting to discuss current trending topics, world events. Do you feel like artists today should speak on social issues, or should their music stay separate from politics?
It just depends on what their artist, if that's what their artist is into. Some artists don't necessarily, like speaking on current issues. Some artists just like doing party music or dance music or, hype music. I'm the type of artist, my person that I just mentioned, my homeboy Intellectual Rampage, actually just coined this. He said that we are like conscious boom bap rappers, like I told you in the previous interview, my inspiration is Tupac. So he was always voicing his opinion, whether people liked it or not. And like I said before, his ultimate message was the unification, to unify everyone. So
yes.
I feel like I'm carrying that torch.
I love that. Do you feel like it puts a lot of pressure on you though? Because that's a touchy subject for some people, but I'm here for, I believe that we need more unity. There's too much segregation, even in politics. Like the politicians want us to hate each other. They want us to fight against each other. And I rebuke that. In the name of Jesus, I rebuke that.
Amen.
Most definitely. So coming out of South Carolina, do you feel like artists from smaller markets have to work twice as hard to get national attention?
We got to work like 10 times, 20 hard, 20 times harder, because there's so many artists out now that's doing the same thing in the same field.
So at this season of your career, where you're at right now, what are the top couple of things that you're really focused on? Because there's so many things that an artist can do to get your music out there. What are the main things you are focused on for your career to get your name, your face, and your music out there?
Doing what we're doing right now, which is phone interviews. Hopefully one day, you get to do an in-person interview in ATL.
I would love that.
No doubt. More music videos, just putting out more content.
Definitely.
Because we are in a social media area, and people feed off of content in this era.
100%. And it's so many artists, including myself, struggle with putting enough content out.
Yeah.
It's like, where do you typically come up with your ideas for what type of content you're going to put out on the platforms?
I usually I do a lot of studying on YouTube, different watching different tutorials of people that's done it before me. And then I may take ideas from that and just come write down my own ideas and just go with it.
That is dope. Yeah, you have to kind of see what's somewhat trending. Not that you want to necessarily chase trends, but we know that if you're putting out content that's, like kind of trending right now, that's what's going to gravitate and get people's attention because that's what they're looking for.
Right.
How do you feel? This is something I've been talking about a lot, and I'm going to ask you because you've been doing this for a long time. You've been doing this before Instagram. You've been doing this before TikTok. How do you feel about artists who only chase those viral moments?
I mean, I really don't feel no type of way, I guess, but I mean, to each his own. I don't really chase viral moments. I feel like if you putting out good music, that viral moment is gonna come to you. You ain't necessarily got to chase it.
That's the biggest facts ever, and that's the way it should be because I feel like when you're trying to go viral, you're going to attract the wrong audience.
Yeah.
You may go wrong. You may go viral for the wrong reasons, and now people are coming to you looking for you to do more of what you went viral for, and you're like, that's not really me. That was just a one-time thing I did.
Right.
Definitely. So again, after 18 years in the industry, what's one major lesson about the music business that new artists often learn the hard way?
They think they're going to get that instant success, like it's just going to happen tomorrow, and it's not like that. You're going to go through ups and downs. You got to get out there and put in the groundwork. You got to go do shows. You got to do music videos. You got to shake hands and kiss babies.
That is a fact. I always say that, man. You got to get out here and shake hands and kiss babies. Is doing performances something that you still enjoy doing from time to time?
I do. Yeah. I do. And I like doing it the way I do it is the old school way. Like, I don't do it over... I guess it's like a new era thing they do, whatever they do it over the track. I just have the instrumental playing in the background, and it's a live a cappella.
I respect that so much. Like, over the years and being in this industry, I've done I put together and hosted a lot of artist showcases, and I remember one of the final ones that I did in 2024 before I retired from that portion of the business. I had a young lady that came in, and she was the only artist that performed a cappella over her track. And I made sure I gave her flowers in front of all the other artists. I'm like, that's how you should be performing your record.
Yeah, that's crazy that you say that because that's what me and the Star did when we came to ATL earlier last year, and we performed with Shawty Rock at his We Run the City.
Oh yeah,
that's how we ended up winning. Everybody else was performing over their track. We had just the instrument playing in the background, and we was live.
Absolutely. I've known Shawty Rock for years. I met him in Tampa, but he originally from New York. So,
right.
A lot of them New York artists, they about, those performance tracks. So he knows.
Yeah. And he bigged us up. He's like, yeah, y'all, that's how y'all won. He's like, and I did it like that because me knowing he's from New York and knowing that's the home of hip hop.
Yes. 100%. It's like you can have your ad libs and stuff on there, but the actual verses, you want to rap that a cappella, and of course we all know it's not going to sound exactly like the actual record because the actual record has a mix and master on it. However, if you're a dope MC, you're going to be able to still deliver it and really rock the crowd with it.
Yeah.
Is there a lot of platforms in your area where artists can get involved, whether it be podcast, performances, mic drops, all the stuff that's popular right now? Are there people in your area doing that?
It's a lot of people in Greenville, South Carolina that's doing that right now. And I'm actually looking to connect and get some mic drops going.
Yeah, most definitely. So anybody out there, if y'all in the Greenville area, holla at him.
Yeah, holla at him.
So do you and the Star have some work on the way? Are you guys putting together some more music that we need to be on the lookout for?
We stay working. He's actually doing a project right now with our producer who produced So Much Pressure. They got a project coming out. I got a single out with Well, I'm featured on his single, Labati's single called Cost. That's out now on all platforms. And I'm always working. I'm on to my next project, which is called Mack Attack, and that's a play off of a nickname my great grandmother gave me when I was a kid. So it's gonna be dope.
That is dope. That's kind of like a dedication to her.
Mm-hmm.
The Mack Attack. So that's in the
Mm-hmm.
works right now. Any anticipated time frame of the completion of the project?
I'm about 6 songs in. I got like 6 or 7 more songs to go, so it'll be out in the next couple of months.
Okay, most definitely. And you're recording yourself too, I'm guessing, as well, because you said you do the mixing and mastering.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I record myself also.
See, that's a bonus right there. You don't have to wait on anybody else. You can do it at your leisure.
Right. I mean, when I started out, I used to go to big studios, and not knocking anybody to go to big studios because that does come in handy at times. But
Yeah.
paying $60 or whatever the price is now for an hour, and that's just the record. That's not including the mix and mastering. So I just learned to do everything on my own.
Man, that is a fact. There are some studios out here in Atlanta, they're charging $130 an hour just to record. That, like you said, that don't include the mix and the master, which could be another $400 or $500 depending on who you got doing it for you. So one song could cost you damn $1,000 a stack. Just
right.
Then now you still got to come up with the budget to put it on the digital platforms, to market it, to shoot the music video. It's crazy. So yeah, I feel like if you can learn that skill set to do it yourself, you're gonna not only save money, but you're gonna get your sound exactly the way you want it.
Right.
Definitely. You mentioned a possible upcoming interview with the Hilltop Podcast in Columbia, South Carolina. Let's talk about that. I'm not familiar with the podcast. Tell us a little bit about that platform.
I'm not really familiar with them either that much, but I met them last year at a Columbia podcaster. She goes by Miss Popular Podcast. Shout out to her. She had like a podcast expo in Columbia that me and the Star went to, and there was a bunch of different people there, and then Hilltop Grove just happened to be one of the ones there. I didn't get a chance to do my interview with them at that time, so I reached back out to them, and we got something in the works.
Okay, that is really, really dope. I love that you're putting yourself out there on your own. You're reaching out to these platforms. You're not waiting for people to come knock at your door, because it's rare, very rare that opportunities come to us. We have to go out there and find them.
Yeah. You do.
And that's where a lot of artists become stagnant, because they sit around and they wait for people to hit them up. And I was like, I'm going to be honest. I feel like oftentimes, especially in the social media area, there's so many scammers out there. I'm like, artists need to be mindful of people jumping in their DM trying to solicit them a service, because a lot of times they be scammers or they're desperate for money or whatever.
It be so many scammers, man. After we did the Shawty Rock performance, and he put everything up on Instagram, so many people was hitting us up. Someone that was out of ATL, like, you pay this much money, we'll promote you this many months on our page. I'm like, I'm not with that.
Man,
I'm not with getting scammed.
I hear that.
It's already hard enough trying to get money, so
it's hard out here for a pimp.
For
when
real.
They're trying to get his money for the rent.
The real hustle and flow, for real.
Nah, for real, man. That makes me want to go watch that movie again. What a classic.
Right.
Yeah, but you're right though, and really, like, that's true. That's how some people get hurt. You out here playing with people's money. You got to be mindful of that.
Yeah.
Definitely. So what can your fans, your supporters expect next? I know you got this project in the work. Is there anything else that you got up your sleeve that we need to know about before we check out the record?
I'm about to shoot videos. That's my next goal. Even though I got that project in the works, I want to shoot videos for a couple of previous projects that I released. That's where I'm at with it.
Okay, most definitely. Absolutely. Who do you got helping you with your visuals?
Not really nobody at the moment. We were dealing with a guy named Trey. But I'm looking for visuals. I'm looking for a videographer I can just lock in with to be my main guy.
Okay, so hey, y'all heard that. Any videographers again out in his area, holler at him and make sure your work is quality and your turnaround time is good.
Exactly.
Yo, because I be grinding my gears. Some of these videographers, boy, they be taking a month. And I'm like, what is going on? I understand they got other work to do, but they got to have a timely turnaround.
Yeah, they do.
So we talked about the single a little bit earlier called Lonely Child. Great record. It's available now for everybody to go listen to, run it up. We're about to get into it and check it out. Before we do that, tell everybody where they can follow you out on your socials.
They can follow me on Instagram, Yung Mack SC, on Facebook, Yung Mack SC, on YouTube, Yung Mack SC.
Definitely.
TikTok also Yung Mack SC, or it might be Yung Mack 864. It's all in my bio on Instagram.
Got you. So it's easy for people to find you.
Yes.
Okay. Who do you want to give thanks to that's been supporting you through your journey?
I want to give thanks to God first of all. My wife, my 3 daughters, my homeboys, Intellectual Rampage, Quay, The Star, and all my fans out there that's been supporting me over the years. I appreciate it.
Most definitely. And listen, we appreciate you over here at The Hype for always showing love and supporting.
I appreciate you, Camp.
Of course, bro. We locked in. You like my brother from another, you know?
Yeah, already.
Definitely. Absolutely. So let's go ahead and get into the record and check it out if you can introduce it for us.
Yo, this your boy, Yung Mack. My latest hit single, Lonely Child, on Hype 87.3. Let's get it.
Let's go.
You're locked in with Atlanta's hottest hip-hop station. The Hype 87.3.
Yeah. Lonely child, I'm a lonely child. My goal is to get a bigger bag, manifesting racks on racks. Need my paper to stack tall in skyscrapers. Got no time for haters. One thing for certain, we gonna be paid. For so long, we work like slaves. We build difference. We're a reflection of our ancestors in the cotton field. To whipping in the kitchen. Our economy at its demise. They don't care, just turn a blind eye. You know they see families starving all over the world. Instead, we got innocent soldiers fighting over all diamonds and pearls. I woke up screaming, fuck the world, smoke, relax, to chill. Lost many peers that didn't get a chance to elevate to a higher position. I'm on a money mission. Never would be able to stop my dreams. Only thing on my mind is the cream. Came up rough and but wild. Tales of a lonely child. Who can you run to when you need a vent? Nobody in sight, make it make sense. If I'm wrong, I have no choice but to repent. Wasn't with age, got family still out the way. Thinking about your last word, that we gotta come together. Unification is the key, you can't be free till you unlock your mind. Wisdom come, find his wine, double back, double up. It's chaotic living in this lifestyle with the bullets flying past my eyes. That long enough, see the pain in my eyes. Born in poverty, grew up in a low income society. Broke boundaries as I smile, I look back at that lonely child. Never would be able to stop my dreams. Only thing on my mind is the cream. Came up rough and but wild. Tales of a lonely child.